things you don't expect to experience on a shoot. Let me just get my focus right. Okay, that's sick. So, we're at Landhaus Platz, and we don't really have much of a plan today. We're just going to shoot some photos with my friends. There's always people here to skate with and shoot with, or just skate because it's really fun. And we're going to shoot with this little thing. As you can see behind me, we've got a pretty good crew today. They're all amazing skateboarders in their own individual way. It might look like that's a giant fascist monument, but actually it's the opposite. This monument was built to commemorate those who lost their lives fighting against National Socialism during the Second World War. It's actually very fitting because skateboarding is a sort of act of resistance itself. But when the architects designed this place, it was redesigned in 2011, and they redesigned it to be a space that can be moved through and discovered and interpreted in many different ways. The idea being that the more you move through it, you change your physical relationship to these monuments, thereby changing your mental relationship to them, making them less intimidating. So it's conceptual architecture, which is amazing. And they designed all these waves and transitions to kind of match the mountains surrounding it. This place has a lot of history, and it's too much for me to explain to you, and you might get bored. I'd never really thought about it until someone pointed it out to me, that a lot of my work is someone described it as quite architectural. I don't know if that can be used as an adjective, but I like lines and forms and shapes. I enjoy shots where the skating is a tiny detail, and that doesn't matter because you put it in the right place and you can see the shape of it perfectly. It doesn't matter if it's really small, if it's really far away. When things line up and you find that kind of balance, it doesn't matter how far away you are, stuff just works. You watch this, my ender.
That's silly.
Yo, you want to try and shoot a photo?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to capture Felipe in a photo because he moves so much. But we're going to try and shoot Felipe doing a kind of early grab melon backside wall ride on the glass. And lots of people skate this. Most people ollie up and grind the top of it, which is sick. A lot of really crazy stuff has been done on it. Or people wall ride it. Doobie went over it a couple of years ago, which was unreal. And usually I'd shoot it with a fisheye and go inside and shoot fisheye. So the 28mm is maybe not as wide as I would like, so I got to change how I would usually shoot it. But I thought backside early grab wall ride right on the front of the glass here. We'll see if it works. Oh, it doesn't smell like piss down here. That's nice. Usually it smells like piss. I guess the photographs I take now are quite different to where I'd started. The shots I'd say I take now are a lot cleaner than they used to be. And it's partly through spending time in a place like Landhaus Platz that just lends itself to clean photographs. I like trying to find clean lines and forms and light and shadow and that kind of stuff. Oh, that was sick. Maybe that's a frame actually. Yeah, the position was really good. Hard to kind of pin down exactly what I want here. I feel like we have a cool one already. Oh, nice shapes, Felipe. Where are you? Oh, hi. Oh, no way. That looks fucking crazy. I feel like maybe I actually like the portrait more than the action shot. There's two amazing books I've read recently, and they are both retrospectives of sort of golden eras of snowboarding and skateboarding. And the photographs that struck me in those are not the action shots, it's the shots of people, the lifestyle shots, the in-between moments, the candid moments in the back of the van, sleeping on floors, that sort of stuff. Ooh, that was delicious. Okay, Pablo, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Oh, everybody slap. Oh, I would have cut his hand anyway. Shit. Oh God, not using a fisheye is difficult. You actually got to aim. I feel like such a tool standing like this. My grandfather used to have the most amazing photo stance when he'd take family photos. He'd kind of be like this, like really kind of lower down like this. So I feel like maybe I should adopt this. I think skateboarding and snowboarding are both really fun to shoot. They're also really fun to do. So finding that balance between shooting it because I love it, but then not overshooting it because I don't need to. Yeah, the first few years I was here, I spent more time behind a camera than I did just riding, especially with snowboarding. So I try and keep the balance between enjoying these spaces and actually being able to ride boards, not just shoot them. Because it's easy to go out and shoot and shoot and shoot, and then maybe you realize, well, shit, we've got more pictures than we know what to do with. You know, I've self-published a few little photo books and zines and things, and that's a nice way to give your photos a home that's in your control. But with magazines, print media, there's not too many of them around. And for any of them to say, hey, we're going to print, 20 of your photos, it doesn't happen that often. You might get a shot in a gallery here or there, or maybe a feature if you're lucky. But so yeah, I try and I shoot because I love it. I also make sure I skate and I snowboard because I love that as well. Actually, yeah, go and just like chill down there. You make my skate shots. Oh God, here he comes. Oh, that guy's an animal. That's pretty rad. That's pretty rad. I used to take a lot of pictures of sunsets. I still do, because sunsets are amazing. Really, don't ever underrate a sunset or a sunrise if you can get up early enough to see them. But I'd say I photograph them less. This is where you feel bad about asking someone to do something more than once, because you want to clean one without a filmer. Nice spontaneous danger session. In terms of my work, I seem to be more and more in the last few years working commercially as a photographer, which gives me a bit more freedom to engage with skateboarding and snowboarding on my own terms, not feeling like I have to be everywhere and trying to hustle the photos here and there and shooting events and that sort of thing. So that's a nice change up of the workflow, where I've got a bit more time to just choose how I engage with the things that I love and not rely on them for my income, which is cool. I'm very lucky that I get to do the things that I love for a living. It took a few years to get to the point where I was able to say that. Definitely a lot of years where I was stressing about my bank account and living invoice to invoice, and then my wife definitely helped me out with money a few times. But somehow you persevere, you stick with it through, I don't know, a sense of stubbornness or just a belief that you're kind of doing the right thing and you somehow end up doing it.